Hello and welcome to Just Style and Performance. My name is Joshua and today I'm posting another beautiful classic pickup truck up for sale online. Now this truck is owned by Pat, who is a good friend of mine. You may have seen Pat's 1934 Ford 500 Coupe. A beautiful red coupe with a 302 and AC. Now we're posting up his pickup truck, which is a 1955 Chevrolet 3600. It's gone through a full restoration and turned into a fun driving street truck. If you don't want to learn the details about this truck, then hey, I just want to hear how this truck runs, drives, and of course, sounds going down the road. Best thing to do is to head over to the timestamp right here on the video to check out the driving portion of it. But if you got some time in your hand and you want to learn more about Pat's 55 Chevy, well, sit back, relax, and let me tell you some details about his Chevrolet pickup truck. All right, so before we can go into the details about Pat's 3600 pickup truck, well, let me tell you some quick facts about the Task Force Series pickup truck. And to do that, we have to go back in time and find out why the 55 Chevrolet has two series trucks within the same year. The new post-war Chevrolet truck that came to market in 1947 was called the Advanced Design Series. There were little changes to the appearance of the Advanced Design Chevy trucks from 1947 to 1953. Then, in 1954, Chevy changed the grille from the four skinny horizontal bars to the one large horizontal bar with the one vertical bar in the middle. They also eliminated the split window, making the 54 easily distinguishable from the previous years. Now, Chevrolet continued with the Advanced Design body style until March of 1955. That's when Chevy decided to redesign the body style, and they created the new design known as the Task Force Series trucks. Now, the exterior appearance was a new streamlined look, new style grille, a wraparound windshield, hidden running boards, and equipped with a 12-volt electrical system. Plus, it was also available with a V8 option. The 55 Chevrolet Advanced Design truck was known as the First Series, and the 55 Chevrolet Task Force was known as the Second Series. The 55 pickup line was a great success for Chevrolet, with a total production that year reaching just over 393,000 units. So, what's the difference between a 55 Chevrolet 3100 series and a 3600 series? Well, it's pretty simple. The 3600 series model J255 was the 3/4 ton version resting on a 123.25 inch wheelbase and powered by an inline overhead valve 6-cylinder engine displacing 235.5 cubic inches, producing 123 horsepower. This engine was known as the new Thriftmaster 235. Now that's a little bit of brief history behind the 55 Chevrolet. So what's significant about Pat's 3600? Well, this truck has gone through a full restoration. It's been a body op. They completely redid it. And it's got 4,500 miles on it, and it's painted in this beautiful yellow. Now, this yellow is not a bright canary yellow. It's more of a sunflower yellow. It's got a little bit of gold hues to it. And in the sunlight, it really stands out and pops. And it doesn't have a whole lot of chrome to it. It's got the chrome bumper, the chrome bill, but the chrome trimming from front to back has been fully shaved off. There's no hood emblems, there's no door handles. This thing's got door poppers. Plus, the wood bed is absolutely beautiful. I love wood bed designs in this truck, especially with the polished inlays. Now, if you look towards the back of the tailgate, you'll notice there is no rear bumper. In fact, they installed a smooth roll pan just to give this thing more of a street rod look. And of course, one of the best wheel choices they could ever go with is, of course, the American Racing Torque Thrust wheels, a 15-inch polished, wrapped in all-season tire wheels. So we talked about the exterior of the truck. Let's dive into the talk about the interior. Now, the interior is absolutely beautiful. It's got the two-tone of the yellow and the black on the dash. It's got the beautiful bench seat with the embroidery of the Chevrolet logo with flames on it. But the dash is set up nice and simple. It's got the classic look, but it's got some modern twist to it. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, let's start off with the steering wheel and the steering column. This is a new redesigned 3-spoke steering wheel attached to an I Did It polished tilt steering column. Now, up on the dash, the beautifully painted dash, you got a little bit of the chrome and polish throughout, but the gauges are in a nice clear view. Now, these aren't the original gauges. These are in fact the Autometer design designer black 2 gauges. If you make your way over to the center of the dash, you'll notice a couple of things, and one of those is where the radio looks pretty darn original. This is a custom audio sound digital radio that looks classic. It's got a USB plug-in so you can plug in your phone, charge your phone, and of course listen to your tunes while going down the road. Now when it comes to building a street truck, you're going to need an engine that gets a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power, and of course has that good V8 sound to it. So when this truck was restored, it got swapped in a 5.7 liter 350 Chevrolet V8 engine, producing close to 300 horsepower, and it's also equipped with a TH350 Automatic, a 3-speed automatic that runs down the road nice and smooth. Now to give that motor a good sound and a good look to it in the engine bay, they made sure to paint the firewall all black, nice and smooth. They gave it some chrome engine dress-up, polished Edelbrock Performer 600 CFM 4-barrel carburetor, sitting on top of aluminum intake. Now, to give this motor a good sound, they added something special to it. They threw on a set of long-tube Heatman headers going into a straight dual exhaust with cherry bombs. This motor's got a great sound, it's taking off at the red lights, and of course cruising down the roads. Now the other thing about this truck is of course the suspension has been upgraded so this thing has a smooth ride. Like I said in the beginning, this is a 3600 series truck, which means it came with a 3/4 ton chassis. Now that chassis has been modified. Modified how? Well, they also added a Camaro subframe on it with independent suspension on either side. Plus, it's got 4-wheel power disc brakes. With that power steering, makes this thing a much more fun, easier vehicle to drive. Plus, in the rear, they also upgraded that rear end by adding a 4-link with ladder bar. Now, Pat's truck is definitely beautiful, but let's take this thing out for a test drive on the back roads here of Lake County and see how this thing runs and handles, and of course, looks good going down the road. Alright, so if you want to learn more about Pat's 1955 Chevrolet 3600, a truck that's gone through a full restoration, turned into a beautiful yellow street truck, powered by a 350 V8 with a modified chassis, 4-wheel disc brakes, and of course power steering, then all you gotta do is give me a call today. My number is 407-970-6866. I'll be glad to take your call, answer all your questions about this truck. And if you're here locally and you'd like to come take a look at it, give me a call and we'll set up an appointment with Pat today to let you see how beautiful this truck is. Now, if you want to learn more information about it, maybe check out some of those details fully listed, and of course, check out all 100 plus photos, HD photos, then all you're gonna want to do is head down to the link down below to where I have this truck posted on classiccars.com. And if you're still watching with me on YouTube, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you like this video and you want to see more cool stuff that happens on this channel, probably the best thing to do is to hit that subscribe button, which is located somewhere on the screen. Hit that button, then hit the notification bell. I post a lot of cool videos, not only vehicles that I'm helping clients sell, from classic cars to collector cars, but I'm also trying to produce some pretty fun videos on this channel, and of course some media coverage from classic car shows that we go to. So if you want to see cool stuff, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, thank you so much for checking out the video. If you have an interest, check out Pat's vehicle down in the description. And I'll see you next time here on Just Style and Performance.